In this world that's just constantly buzzing, where do you actually find real peace? Like lasting peace? Well, today, we're going to dig into a pretty surprising answer. Turns out, it's not somewhere out there waiting for you. It's actually deep inside.
I mean, does this sound familiar to you? That constant ding of notifications, the weight of every deadline, the pressure to always be on for everyone. It's that feeling, right? Like you're being pulled in a million different directions at once. And look, that's just the reality for so many of us these days.
And here's the thing. It's not just in your head. Our world is literally designed to be distracting. I mean, think about it. From our phones to our work culture, everything is fighting for a slice of our attention. And what's the result? We're left feeling totally drained and just disconnected.
But here's the secret, the real game changer. Trying to find silence out there in the world, it's kind of a losing battle. The real power, the actual solution, comes from building that quiet place inside yourself. It's all about learning the art of being peacefully alone. And I don't mean as a punishment. I mean as a powerful, intentional practice.
Okay, so let's dive into how we actually do this. Step 1, and this is the foundation for everything else, is all about learning to embrace stillness. We've got to quiet that internal noise first.
So the first tool in our toolbox is mindfulness. And look, this doesn't have to be some big, complicated thing. We're talking just 5 minutes a day. Seriously, just sit quietly, maybe close your eyes, and focus completely on your breath. That's it. Now your mind is definitely going to wander. That's what minds do. The trick is to just gently, without judgment, bring your attention back. Think of it like a bicep curl for your focus muscle.
And then there's our second tool, journaling, which works a little differently. Imagine your mind is just a really noisy, cluttered room. Journaling is like opening up a big window and letting all that noise out. When you get those swirling worries, those endless to-do lists, all that anxiety out of your head and onto a page, they just lose their power over you, and it creates so much space for clarity. All right, so once we've started to quiet things down on the inside, the next step is to tackle our external world. This brings us to step 2, which is all about owning your time, taking back control.
And this is where we have to make a really, really important distinction. For way too long, being alone has gotten mixed up with being lonely, but they are not the same thing at all. Loneliness is that feeling of lack, of something missing. Solitude? That's a choice. It's an active decision you make to spend time with yourself, to rest, to reflect, and to nourish your soul. Let's be real. In today's world, the single biggest enemy of that solitude is our digital life, right? Our phones. This is why setting some real boundaries is absolutely crucial. Maybe you decide on a time every evening when the screens go off, or maybe you just start by putting your phone face down during meals. These might sound like small things, but trust me, they are powerful ways to reclaim your mind from that constant digital chatter.
So, what do you even do with this time you've won back? Well, you fill it with things that actually feed your soul. Go for a solo walk and just notice things. Cook a meal you absolutely love and really pay attention to the process. Get out in nature, even if it's just a local park. The goal here is so simple. Just be present with yourself, with no distractions.
Okay, so creating stillness and owning your time, those are the first two pillars. But this third one, self-compassion, is like the foundation that holds it all up. Honestly, it's the mindset that lets you actually enjoy that quiet space you've worked so hard to create.
So what is self-compassion really? What does it actually mean? It's pretty simple when you think about it. Imagine how you'd treat a good friend who's having a tough time or just made a mistake. You'd be patient, right? You'd be kind, supportive. Self-compassion is just turning that exact same energy inward. It's about offering all that kindness to yourself. That's really the core idea here. Instead of being your own worst critic, which is so easy to do, you become your own best friend, your strongest ally. So when you mess up, and you will, you don't beat yourself up about it. You just acknowledge it, maybe learn something from it, and you treat yourself with the kindness that you absolutely deserve. That, right there, is the foundation of real inner strength. So there we have it, our 3 big steps. Embrace stillness, own your time, and practice self-compassion. And the most important thing to get here is that this isn't some one-time fix. This is about building a daily practice, something you can come back to over and over again.
If there's one thing you take away from all this, let it be this. Peace isn't some destination you arrive at one day. It's not a finish line. It's a practice. It's that small, gentle, conscious choice you make every single day to just check in with yourself, to find a little stillness, and to be kind to yourself. And really,
At the heart of this whole thing is one fundamental belief. You don't need anything or anyone else to be complete. Learning to find peace in your own company just reinforces a truth that's already there. You are whole, you are complete, and you are enough. Right here, right now.
So I'm going to leave you with a question to think about. You don't need a whole hour. You don't need to book a weekend retreat. It all starts with just 5 minutes. So what's your 5-minute peace ritual going to be? What's one tiny thing you can do today to start this journey inward? Go find those 5 minutes. Your peace is waiting for you.